Hey guys, how's it going? Previously on the channel, I made a video on this 1971 John Deere 140. We did some work on this 140, did a couple videos on it. Recently I made a video on it trying to figure out what was going on with the fuel system and why it was having trouble getting fuel. I figured I'd make an update on that video just to show you guys, I don't know, just kind of a getting back to it video and what went on from there. So, did that fix I was telling you guys about. I pulled the carb off of it and cleaned out that seat, found out everything, the seat was clogged. Went in there again. I had this problem about 3 more times. Exact same thing was happening. I ended up cleaning the carb once after all that happened just to see what would happen, as well as just to get everything out of it. And had it happen, actually, I ended up putting a fuel filter in my line as well as cleaning out the gas tank. I looked inside the gas tank and there was quite a bit of stuff in the gas tank. So I pulled the gas tank, cleaned it out, stuck it back on there. Sucks that Deere put those baffles in the gas tank so that you really can't get in there all too well. It's kind of a pain to get all the gas out of it and get all the dirt out of it. And I really don't know how much dirt is stuck behind those that baffle plate. So I just stuck a fuel filter in there. I cleaned out the fuel line and I stuck the filter in there. After I put that filter in there, I only had it happen once. For whatever reason it happened again. Except for this time it was in the needle. It wasn't as bad as it was before. I think I have fixed the problem. I had to do that a couple times before I put the filter in and after I made the video. As you can see, I have been using the tractor. I stuck some different tires on the back of it. Those are Goodyears. They've been doing pretty well. I really like them. They have a really good bite to them. They actually do really nice. I figured I'd try them out because I heard they were pretty good tires, and I've also heard they're pretty bad tires. But the one who I heard that from, you gotta ask everybody else before you go to listen to what he says. Anyway, went in there and I tried them out for myself. Back there in the back corner of the yard, I put a garden in there this summer. And it's always full of water. I was going to put pumpkins back there. Lately it's been full of water. So I thought, you know, that would be a good test for those tires just to see how they do. So I took it back there and I drove through that. No problem at all. Drove through it just fine. Maybe I'll have to make a video on that, just going through there and showing it off and showing how they do. Maybe compare it to some other tire brands. Those are True Powers. I don't know what brand they are, but I do know that, wait a minute, those are Carlisle True Powers right there. Okay, that's the one those are the Carlisles. Those right there are narrow Goodyears. I think they're Goodyears. Yeah, those are Goodyear. They're the narrower Goodyears. You come in here. My 312 has the Titan True Powers. These are the ones that I was kind of confused about. I thought they were on the 73 because they were once before, but they're not anymore. And then I don't know what exactly is on the Cub. The Cub has a different Firestone. That's what those are. Those are Firestone. So I figured, how cool would it be to make a video comparing these tires and seeing which one is better. And I think to even it out, do I have any tractors with turfs? Yes, I do. We'll take the tool weight out there. It has aggressive turfs on it. These ones with the more aggressive turf pattern on them. See how they do. Obviously, I'll take the snow plows off, all three of these. Or I could take the tires off and put them all on here. Use the same tractor for all of them. Nah, I won't do that. The 73 has wheel weights in it. That's about the only cheating method that I can think of, but besides the wheel weights, everything else is pretty much the same between all three tractors. The 140 might be a little bit heavier than the 73 in the patio, as well as the 312 in the Cub. Actually, the Cub might be a little bit heavier than both of those, all of them. 140 and Cub might be just about the same weight class. I don't know how much the 312 weighs. I don't really think it's that heavy, but I guess we'd have to see. I know somebody's going to ask me, what's under the cover? You will find out here soon. Another project. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say whether it's a tractor or not. I guess you'll have to find out in the next video, or whenever I decide to unveil that project. Kind of interesting. But yeah, you can see the Cub. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I want to show you guys it running. So I'm going to start it up and I'll throttle it up for you guys so you can hear. It's kind of windy out right now. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear it. I'll probably just open the door and keep the camera in the door, or open that window right there and put you guys, that's what I could do, put you guys in the window so that you can hear. Oh, and it doesn't have a screen. Yeah, see, it's kind of windy out there. This window don't have a screen, so that's perfect. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I'll start the tractor up so that you guys can hear it, and we'll let it sit there and run for a little while. Then I'll drive it up the driveway and back down the driveway and show you guys it running. Let me put the battery on the charger, because I know the battery in the camera needs to charge. And after I do that, I'll bring you back. It is the next day. I plugged in the battery in the camera and I let it charge. Let's go on ahead and start this thing up. Let's see if it'll start. As you can see, it's the next day. I guess that's it. So it is the next day. I let it go overnight. You can probably see the sun in the window. Let's see if it starts. No choke. Jump on here. Ready? $40 degrees, no choke, no throttle, fires right up. Ain't that cool? I'm gonna let it warm up for a little bit, then we'll take it outside and we'll go from there, see how it does. Let's try this thing out and see how it does. Let's see if it stays running. If it stays running, we'll take it down the driveway. My tripod feels the need to adjust itself, as usual. We'll see how it does, and if it does good. Ready? Gonna run it full throttle. I'm gonna throttle it up. It's warmed up a little bit now. Throttle it up full throttle for a little bit, long enough to see if it stays running or not. And if it stays running, throttle it down and take it up and down the driveway and see how it does. carb needs to be adjusted a little bit. But other than that, I would say it was doing pretty well. I want to show you guys how well those tires do. Got a spot in the backyard that's muddy. I don't really like mudding these tractors. I used to, but I really don't that much anymore. I do like to try these tires out though and see how they do. I want to show you guys how well these Goodyears do. So let's do that. As you guys can see, there is some water sitting in there still. The pumpkins are in there as well. Still waiting on, we're going to end up tilling them into the dirt here this summer. I'm going to show you guys how well these tires do. Let me go to the other side. I get asked, what type of tires do I, or what brand of bar tires do I like? I never really have an answer to that question, because they all seem to do just about the exact same. I tried these tires out though, and I don't know, they actually seem to do pretty good. So I'm gonna have to say these ones are probably my favorite ones as of right now. I'll have to, like I said before, we're gonna have to do that little competition I was talking about, see what tire does, what brand does the best. I've got Goodyears, I've got Firestones, Titan True Powers, Carlisle True Powers. My brother has a couple bars as well. He's got some Rice tires, as well as, I don't know what his are on his 110. They might be Goodyears, they might not be Goodyears, but again, I don't know. Let's get into the shop and I will end this video. Well guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I know this video came out kind of late. I really didn't have anything to film for today. I just don't really have, I really haven't had anything lately to really film. I've got a couple things I'm working on right now, but both of them I kind of am where I have to stop for right now on them. Because I don't exactly have what I need for them, and they're both actually sitting right here. You'll find out what they are soon as I get parts for them. Right now I'm just kind of at a standstill. I really don't have a lot to film. I've been expecting snow for a little while to do videos with, but unfortunately we haven't gotten any yet. Actually, fortunately, we haven't gotten any yet, but unfortunately, for videoing purposes, we haven't gotten it yet. So it is nice though. I wish the weather would warm up instead of stay cold. Kind of a sad day. Tomorrow is my parents' anniversary. Tomorrow they would have been married for 25 years. Unfortunately, Dad is no longer with us. He passed away. So, it's unfortunate, you know, but time just keeps moving on and you got to move on with it. You don't want to get too far behind. Once you get behind, you don't really catch up. So stop living in the past and keep moving on. You know, the world doesn't stop, so that's the way that I learned it. You do get down from it. There's nothing you can do to stop yourself from getting down from loss of a parent, loss of a grandparent, aunt, uncle, you know. But you just got to keep moving on. I hate to sound rude saying it like that, you know, but you just got to keep moving on. And I know there's a lot of people out there right now who are not quite in the same boat as I was 4 years ago, but, you know, I don't know your situation. I'm not going to say I know your situation or I know the exact way you feel, but, you know, I've been there. I know a lot of people have been there as well. You just got to keep moving on. Like I said, 25 today. Yes, tomorrow would have been 25 years since my parents' anniversary. They got married on Friday the 13th. So, you guys are watching this the same day as I'm filming it. Right now it is currently almost 2 o'clock. So I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. I apologize about the little lecture, but you know, I try to help out when I can. I feel like that's something I shouldn't have said, but you know, there's always somebody who's going through that. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who have gone through it like I have and agree with what I'm saying. That's what they did when they experienced it. It is sad. There's a lot you have accomplished. You want to tell them. You want to tell your mom, your dad, your brother and sister, aunt, uncle, cousin. But unfortunately, they've passed away, and you know, you really can't. I know I've had a lot of accomplishments go on out here that I've wanted to tell my dad about, but unfortunately, I guess that won't happen. So, let's end it on a good note. 140 is running again. I had to get off that topic. 140 is running again, which is good. It seems like it's running pretty well. Haven't really had any problems since last week, other than it seems like the carb needs to be adjusted a little bit. Other than that, though, it seems like it was doing okay. This tractor always has seemed like it's really, it's always seemed like it's kind of groaned a little bit. I think that hydro might be, maybe one of the brakes is sticking, or the hydro might be kind of not on its way out, but you know, starting to need to be taken apart and cleaned out. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I think I'm going to stop the upload schedule here for a little while. I think I'm just probably going to start uploading whenever I get a video. More than likely, though, I'm just going to keep uploading on Sunday whenever I get a video made. But if I have a video that week, I'll upload something. You probably won't see a video on Wednesday for a while. You probably won't see a video on Sunday for a while either. Just really don't have anything to film right now. All my projects are done or on hold right now, waiting for parts. This one and the 312 have been the main ones on the channel. I've milked as many videos as I can from them. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here soon I'll have to do another video with the 140. Maybe we'll do a video like we did with the 312 after I got it done, took it over to Mike's house and messed around with it a little bit. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, a video on tires and how tires are doing. Carlisle's versus the Goodyears versus so on and so forth, other brands of our tires I can find around here. Hopefully sometime here soon that will be on the channel, my little project under the tarp. Sometime here soon I would like to start working on my Gravely. I have my 424 Gravely. We started working on it near the end of the summer. We kind of backed away from it for a while, and it ended up back there, all the way in the back, right next to the round fender. I would like to pull that out here sometime soon and get it going again. I've started to think about what I want to do with that Gravely. I think I'm going to end up getting it running, trying it out, see how it does, and I think I'm going to sell it. I've started thinking about it. I kind of abuse stuff. I'll be honest with you guys. I kind of abuse things quite a bit. I put them through a little bit more than what they're intended for. And it's not hard to fix them. You know, for example, 140 is just hydro. Change the hydro transmission out or go through it and find out what's wrong with it. Gear drives, slip the belts. Usually the belt's not hard to replace as long as you don't got to replace the transmission. The way them Gravely's work is it's actually a walk behind with a rider frame on it. They made it from a walk behind into a rider. They're not meant to pull a whole lot. They're really just meant to mow. It's really only a 2-speed. It's only got 2 gears, high and low. This works off a clutch. Clutch lever is right there, as you can see. That's reverse. That's forward. There it is. That's forward. Inside there, clutches aren't exactly that easy to replace. If I end up burning up a clutch, you got to pull the transmission, which mounts to the back of the motor. Basically the exact same thing as a car, all except for it's a little bit easier to work on, I guess. But it mounts to the back of the engine. I don't know if you can pull the engine and transmission out together. You probably have to unbolt the engine from the transmission and then pull the transmission out, or go through the transmission while it's in the tractor. I don't know exactly how the Gravely transmissions work. I've never had one apart. I've never had to mess with them before. I did have to drill a hole in one once before, but there was a reason for that. I've got this little guy over here. I want to make a video on him. I haven't really sat down and looked it over yet. It's kind of just, it's been sitting over here. So yeah, I've got a lot of projects around here I need to do, but conveniently I got sick and I just kind of drifted away from all of them. I got to do the Deutz. I got to finish the Deutz. We got that engine running. I got to finish the generator in there. I got to finish that Briggs. Got to get into that one over there. I got to finish that chipper right there. We got to do a little more work to this little snowblower to get it running again. That'll be a video soon. The 482 Cub, let's go to that front building actually. I want to show you, I want to find out what tires are up there, what bars are up there on tractors. I know there's a set of Rice tires over here, but the tractor they're on has absolutely little to no weight on it at all, and it probably wouldn't be able to handle spinning them at all. So yeah. Got to finish that project. Got to get the drive shaft out of here still. I haven't done that yet. I wish that he would get independent and start doing the stuff himself instead of relying on me to do it for him. But at the same time, I do like working on this stuff, and oh well. This is the set of Rice tires I was talking about. They're on a tractor that really doesn't weigh a whole lot, so that doesn't really help them any. Right here's the 482. Thinking about, got this recently from the same place that we got that Cub. I don't know if I've shown this or not. Thinking about taking the engine out of it and putting it in the 482. The coil in this motor went bad. Not really seeing a lot of good stuff about these engines. This has a Briggs in it, Briggs 11 horse. There's also a Kohler V-twin over here somewhere. I think it's a Command, right there. Kohler V-twin, it says Briggs & Stratton on it, or we were told it was Briggs & Stratton, but after looking into it a little bit more, it's actually a Kohler. These right here are the other bars I was telling you guys about. What they are, I don't know. I was told they might be Goodyears, but I don't know what they are. I do want to look. I feel like they're something else. Damn it. Come on. This is in the way. Gotta move it. And then also, here's that 208. For those of you wondering what happened to it, this is the 208, the shifting gears 208. I actually sold it to him. He wanted it, he bought it off me. Need to change the head gasket in it, so I'll probably make a video on that. I don't remember how long ago that was that I sold that to him. Let's take a look. What are these tires? They are Goodyears. Oh, so they're the same thing as what's on the 140. Oh well, we'll still try them out. We'll see how they do. And they're on a 100 series, actually. The 100 series are a little bit lighter than the 140s. The 140s have a big hydrostatic transmission. Their hydros tend to be a little heavier than the gear drives, which actually, I actually think that the gear drives are a little bit heavier than the hydros. They don't seem, the hydros don't really seem all that heavy, but yet again, I'm so used to lifting them anymore, I don't even notice them. These are Bridgestones? Bridgestone tires. Never seen a set of them before. I didn't think Bridgestone made bar tires for little garden tractors. So, interesting. There's no other bars, the B, but that enters a different category. So, yeah. You guys haven't seen this tractor in a while, have you? This is the 1947 John Deere B. Pulled the magneto off of it. It was only running on one cylinder. Gonna get the magnet remagnetized in it. And after we do that, I might make a video on putting the mag back on it. I might not. I would like to pull a mag apart and see how they work inside. We got some of these walk behind Gravely's. They got the magnetos on them right there, as you can see. Take the magneto off of one of them and just take it apart and see how it works. And then maybe I can fix that one, maybe not. I've never really messed with magnetos before. That would be something a little bit different to mess with and make a video on. So guys, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you guys for supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me that you guys actually do like my channel and you guys like the videos I make. When I made this channel at first, I didn't really expect to last as long as I have on YouTube. I was thinking maybe I'll make videos for a couple months. More than likely nobody's gonna ever end up watching them. And the channel went from 50 subscribers to 100 subscribers within, I want to say about a month. It went from 50 to 100, and then from 100 to 200 in a month, 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 450, and then 450 to 500 where it is right now. I think we're pretty close to 600 actually right now. So yeah, this channel it's been taken off, and I really haven't advertised it a whole lot. I never really told anybody about it. I guess people found it. I guess I did tell a couple people about it, but that was pretty much it. Word of mouth seems to help things get around. I never said a word about it except for to a couple of people. Every once in a while though, you'll see me on Facebook and I'll say, well, I have a YouTube channel on there if you're interested in seeing how something works or how to do this or how to do that. I have done videos like that before, or things on Facebook like that, and then people ask, oh, what's your channel? And I'll tell them I'm the Maniac Mower on YouTube. And then next thing you know, subscriber count goes up one, then it goes up another, and then it goes up another. So yeah, I do appreciate it. I really want to thank you guys. Not a lot of people on there show their gratitude for their subscribers. It really means a lot to me to see that this little channel has grown up as fast as it has and gone as far as it has. It's been about 4 years now since I started making these videos and doing this stuff. The first tractor I ever got running, I still have it. My 1968 John Deere 112. The first ever garden tractor I owned was a 1986 John Deere 212. I unfortunately sold that tractor a few years ago. I had something else I wanted, and I had a couple other ones that I sold, and I didn't really get what I wanted out of the one, and I didn't really have enough to buy the said thing that I wanted, the 216 I have. So I said, well, I'll sell this. As much as I don't want to, I'll let this go. So I put the 212 up for sale. I didn't really expect anybody to message me about it. I didn't really expect anyone to be interested in it. Next thing you know, a day after I list it, is this available? Yes. Where are you located? I sent him my address, and he said I can come out there today and look at it if that works, or not today, a couple days from now if that works. So yeah, he ended up coming out and buying it. I didn't really expect that, but it happened. So yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I've said that a few times now, but found something else to talk about. And I guess this is going to be it. So yeah. This is John signing out. I will see you guys next time I upload. So yeah, take care.